Good morning to you. It's Andra with us. They watch us and listen to us on Top Christed Radio and television, where your matter now we own. My name na Princess Anina, and this is Nigeria this morning. We could carry you enter within the inside the front pages of the newspapers. That now something we would always do, and then we could bring you some of the big stories them in the news, like the facts. Say cases of people they already suspect say they get hand for terrorism. Don't they go on for Abuja right now? We will also tell you of more drama inside the ADC, opposition political party. We will bring you some security yarnings as a dismissed soldier. They throw away some allegation out there, and the army they counter within the talk. All of that and more will come up inside the big tourist segment of the show. But for right now, no go anywhere, because the front pages of newspapers they come up next. Welcome back. Starting the papers this morning, now the newspaper and inside the Punch, make we start by to let you know, say the doctors them will been start strike, say they don't end the strike, and hospitals don't open back up. That now one of the first gist inside the Punch newspaper this morning. For the matter of oil shock, World Bank don't they predict a 3.1 point inflation increase for Nigeria. 5 terrorists don't collect a prison punishment as federal government don't fast pass the court case of 500 terrorism suspects. For 2027 battle, the palaver inside ADC, they worser and worser as another faction don't rise up and they claim control of the party. The MAC-led ADC, they insist on convention. The top ogas, then with the verse on the matter, don't announce caretaker committee. NCC will be joined body on top communications matter don't order telecommunication companies to compensate their subscribers. Police don't grab Lagos robbers and recover 14 guns. For the visit, with Tinubu visit Lagos, Lagos now don't announce partial closure of road. All of that and more day inside the Punch newspaper this morning. The Guardian can come up next inside the Guardian. On top the oil windfall, World Bank don't they warn federal government to careful, may they don't do anyhow as it take the rain, money for oil things for us. Angry women now stop the mass burial for Gwarzo as the number of people that will die from that attack don't increase. CSOs will be different job, but these them don't shout now they holla for the way poverty they get worse and worse, even with say over 100 trillion naira budget. Now they don't budget out in the last 2 years. All the Igiaga for inside Middle East now don't expose the costly weakness way they for Nigeria cloud economy. Enter inside the Guardian, you go understand within that one they talk about. NAFDAC don't talk say all this hypertension, stroke, palava, others na sake of the too much salts way person they take. Bandits don't kill 6 people away for Bauchi community as groups. Don't they shout, they holla on top situation of things for the country. NARD will be joined body of resident doctors don't suspend their strike as Shetima involved into the matter. Ogun doctors actually go ahead to obey the plan. UN chief say Africa food security na Dangote hand plus a partnership with the world na in day. ADC Palava, they worser and worser as new faction don't take over the party leadership and support Ainekwaka on the party matters. National Police Day, Tinubu say it is very important to do intelligence gathering as IGP salutes fallen heroes. Finally, no be small katakata as rainstorm don't damage Abuja transport project. All of that and more, they inside the Guardian newspaper of this morning. The Nation come up next. Inside the Nation, joint body of before Southeast governors, they gather support for Tinubu. The court case of 500 terrorism suspects don't start inside Abuja. So one self don't already chop to go sit down prison for 10 years. CBN go recapitalize BOI, BOA, DBN, and others them as a Zenith Bank don't post 1.26 trillion naira profit before tax. Wale Edun say Nigeria strong to withstand the shock and the gains of the war inside Iran. ADC Giaga, David Mark led National Working Committee and the different state chairmans, they Gwarzo themselves. The joint body of those chairmans, them say they support INEC for removing Mark and others come up for the list. But Abdullahi, will be the talk person of the David Mark side, said the party go ahead and drag elections. Tinubu visits, see how Lagosians fit avoid traffic. Now the advice of the government being they drop there be that. Pension assets don't reach 29.43 trillion naira inside the month of February. Shekarau Yusuf inside Kano don't sit down to do some yarnings. Enter inside the Nation newspaper. All of that gist and more good day there for you to enjoy. The Daily Trust can come out now say rainstorm don't destroy multi-million naira bus terminal inside FCT. They don't jail Boko Haram suppliers as federal government don't start the court case of terror suspects. Bandits kill Abuja businessman plus in daughter even after them pay them 12 million naira for ransom. Nigeria just they shake, small thing remain, make it for collapse. Now waiting CSOs, they yan be that, and they parry against the kidnappings, increase in poverty, and can they ask government to protect democracy from hijack and build back the trust we country people get in the judiciary. Wetin you they do no good for Niger democracy. Now waiting Kwankwaso they tell nephew Bala be that. Zenith Bank post 1.26 trillion naira profit before tax and declare 10 naira per share dividend. What next after PDP convention? That na question we Daily Trust go answer for you. Katsina people don't abandon roads sake of attacks. Daily Trust go give you the full gist of all these ones and plenty others them. Daily Sun can come up. Daily Sun say before Southeast governors back Tinubu. Amnesty International, Yaga Africa, CDD, CSOs don't they raise alarm on top the situation of the country. Say insecurity, corruption, poverty, na in the Dabaru, Nigeria. Federal government don't start mass court case for terrorism. Over 227 na don't go before 10 judges to answer case. 2027 matter stakeholders support before Naseni EVC to come out as next governor for Nasarawa State. For the Kilikili for Jos, angry women stop the mass burial. They protest Pangua Rukuba over the arrest of their youths. Zenith Bank post 1.26 trillion naira and shareholders could receive 100% increase for their dividend. In 2027, heaven no go fall if PDP or ADC no get candidates on the ballot. Now waiting Lagos APC, the yan be that. But ADC can't reply them. You are talking in the nonsense. All of that and more, they inside the Daily Sun newspaper. Rounding up the papers this morning, now the Nigerian Tribune, and inside the Nigerian Tribune, ADC Palava, they get worse and worse as new caretaker leadership don't show. CSOs, they holler over situation of insecurity and increase in poverty, say Nigeria don't near to collapse. Obi wants, may they can explain clear the 10.6 trillion naira where they approve to take a pay power sector gbese in 2 years. Court case of 500 terrorism suspects don't start inside Abuja. 227 suspects now they don't drag go court. Court don't stammer for to different jail terms them and say the court case go last for about 1 week. Trump say whole civilization go die as they threaten Iran. Rising cost, weak investment, now in the press down on the performance of businesses. Now within NESG BCM, the yarn be that. Plateau killings, angry women, youths, do we not go agree, block the mass burial of victims. Number of people who don't die don't increase to 33. In 2027, to adopt consensus candidate, don't they cause palava inside Oyo APC. Olubadan don't inaugurate Ibadan Community Security Guards. All of that and more inside the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. And this now where we go wrap up the front pages of newspapers this morning. But try to do yourself a very huge favor by to get, even if not 1 or 2 of the papers, plus even the ones that will no carry come, just shadow papers them, know what they get the full gist, they inform so that you self go know what really they play. And make a date with us again tomorrow, same time, same station for another edition. But right now, the big stories them inside the news and making rounds in Nigeria, now they come up next on the show.
Hello, my country people of Nigeria. It don't take small where I say you. Maybe now one of the reasons why rumors in the spread say K-Bobo don't leave the media space. But you know what? Say no to fake news. Because I never get tired and I know they retire. I just change gears more and make we enjoy ourselves better. Before you don't listen to me and that voice they sweet you, the analysis they tutorial. Now you go to watch me live on top Christ Radio and television, where we go to break down news analysis well for you. On top of newspaper radio, big story when they happen. Inside program what we call Inside Nigeria. You go enjoy our well because we go break down for you, you go reason with us and you go understand the grammar well. What you need to do now to follow us on top www.christradioandtv.com, or you can follow us on top all our social media platforms. My name is Olawale Omani. On top Christ Radio and Television, your matter now we own.
Welcome back. You're still there on Top Christ Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. My name na Princess Anyana, and you feel still continue to always join us and feel what they do on all social media platforms at Christ Radio TV. But for our programs, you feel they join us live for Facebook, live for YouTube. Make we for take the relate and they enjoy the program together. If everything will they do take the switch your belly and you want to yarn the color of your belly on top of the matters, just go for the comment section of the videos and then talk within they prepare you or yarn your own suggestions. If you want to follow us for WhatsApp, call us on top 0906 891 8345. Again, our WhatsApp number na 0906 891 8345. Now back inside the studio with me this morning, I get Kola Wale Omoni. Kola, good morning.
Good morning, Princess.
Thank you, so you join us today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, now starting the matter, yesterday, the boss started yesterday, Tuesday, say about 10 different judges won't begin now to do expedite, they won't do fast to handle the case of some suspected terrorists. people will say they get linked to Boko Haram, the ones where they say they supply weapons or they supply money to them, and there are plenty other ones them. And inside the story now, they say as we're talking, at least about 4 to 5 of them don't already collect guilty judgment, don't even be sentenced to prison time. Some get 20 years, some get 10 years, some get more, but then go serve them at the same time. One of the defense lawyer even say the joy of it be say most of them pleaded guilty. So you also have to fast track the case system. So what do you get to talk about these doings them? Over 500 suspects, 227 already arraigned, and they say this court trial will span like a period of about 1 week.
Yeah, it's a good development. Say, waiting people when they agitate for this justice. If you check the atrocity where these people demand on Nigerians, innocent Nigerians, they need to fast track the process of their trial. And beyond the fact that many of them don't already agree, say they chop guilty,
Yes.
probably the reason why they go quick conclude this matter, the same way federal government and the entire government, they prioritize election and cases in Nigeria. It will make sense too if we get time frame for these people. Because it is easier now because these people talk say they're guilty. You get my point?
Yes.
The moment we then talk say they're not guilty, you know what it means. They may drag it to Supreme Court. They may be on it for 10, 20 years due to the conjunction of cases in court, and they will have to follow queue and what have you. So if election cases get time frame, something where they won't judge the country past election cases like this, supposed to get time frame too. And they talk because we get many other cases where these people talk say they're not guilty.
Yes.
If you even carry them mental court, say, oh, they don't give them life sentence or whatever, then go to court of appeal, then go to Supreme Court, and they may be on it for 10 years. In the course of that, some of them will even do detention. Prison break may happen. They will eventually release them or they rescue them, their people. So they need to get time frame for it. If we not get special court for terrorism in Nigeria, make we get time frame. Say, okay, within a year, regardless whether from an High Court to Supreme, we want to finalize their case. If now within 2 years, we go know, say, okay, there are some of these cases where we get, where we say, it get time frame. You can't do without factoring those time into whatever you are planning. That one day. Again, Princess, from waiting we've been the witness in Nigeria so far, the lamentation of victims, the resources that government been they put in place before you can even pick maybe 10 out of endless number of these guys where they commit this atrocity. If we still now see them say, admit it, say true, I get involved, I think we need to review our law. This idea of 10 years, 15 years, if you want to compare to waiting Nigeria, the battle in the hands of these guys, the least we should get from them than life sentence. Not what we are seeing right now. Regardless of the situation, if you are giving them food, you want them to survive till tomorrow to create another havoc. If you are giving them bullet, you want to complicate situation for Nigerians. If you are the one aiding how they get money, whatever link you have with these guys, you are part of them. So the idea of saying, okay, 15 years, 10 years, and probably before then finish the entire kind of this thing, they talk, okay, they have been on this trial for like 5 years, then go deduct them from even the time where they give you. When you hear this kind of story, it no sound fair to people will be victims. I'm not saying this to condemn our judiciary because now waiting them put inside law, 9 judge go work on. Now the reason why they talk say, are we supposed to review our anti-terrorism act in this country to make it more seriously? We don't talk about corruption, whether life sentence or whatever. It no agree work. Then this one too, we know saying a part of waiting they really give us serious stuff. When people know say, okay, The moment we they catch you, say, now you they help them do exchange rate, now you they help them collect money from victims as ransom, and you get 10% or whatever commission from it, then you are part of them.
But are they willingly they part of them? Because it gets some, like, see the guy now where they say he facilitates the exchanging of about 750,000 naira, and he was also paying 20,000 naira tax to these people. But Shebi, we don't also they here severally, where even, so at least Niger State then, some communities there talk say, these people force them to they pay tax. These ones now, some of these people now we're there, now we then judge. How are we sure say they do unwillingly? How are we sure say no be say, as here kuku say for me, make I kuku face this place?
No, if they not do unwillingly, they no go admit say then they guilty. In fact, their lawyer go advise them against it. They no go admit. For them to admit, they know say they get enough evidence against them. Apart from the fact say they go even sentence them for years or whatever, nobody want to agree say na ex-convict, na here be. You know what it means? You can't participate in election or whatever, you can vote, but you cannot be voted for. And many other opportunities where then go deprive you of like that.
Okay, sorry.
Even your reputation is another thing. Now, this case where you've been talk, na exceptional and isolated case. This kind of situation, if we have this kind of person, law should find a way of managing the situation. You understand? But we've not been able to get a clear picture to know whether now after he don't pay tax, now he can eventually join them. And again, if you talk, say, okay, this thing, you know one time from day one, then conscript you into it. After you get your freedom, waiting you do, or waiting you they do in the course of even getting out of it. Now the reason why I say we can't say totally anybody where then catch, then go just say, okay, for life. They have to check the peculiarity of that particular case. But anyone where they severe, this idea of say 10 years, 20 years, you know, the person who committed an atrocity in Kano that coordinated the highly coordinated attack that led to over 250 people died in a day. They gave him 20 years now, and they say made them deduct the time of trial from the 20 years. If you check that one, you know they fed to the people where be victims. So they need to review that act to make sure say they deal with that kind of. In fact, if they know say your full hand they inside terrorism, there shouldn't be an option of saying 10 years, 20 years. The least should be is either life imprisonment or condemnation.
Okay, and then they even say all of them now should undergo rehabilitation and de-radicalization. What does that really mean? So if they serve this term, then do all these things, what will be the guarantee say they actually don't change?
I no feel guarantee that one. Only them can tell us and guarantee us, say then go change. And you know what change means. That's the only constant thing. So we can't guarantee it. It depends on even the de-radicalization process where them be they talk about. Waiting our prison supposed to be doing to criminals. But what do we have when they even return? Sometimes the innocent guys say when they enter prison, come back, he turn to criminal. So many factors where you both they call extraneous variables, the one where you know even see, where you know even reason, where you know they even examine, feel change them either positively or negatively.
All right, thank you so much, Kola. Anyway, for you, we say you watch us, they listen. The court cases will continue today. Will be Wednesday, April 8th, 2026. But more people will continue to collect this punishment. At least it's like it's a step in the right direction. Now, still on top the situation of the country, different civil society organizations, in short about 52 of them, don't begin the holla. Now we get like a Yaga Africa, Amnesty International, CDD, CISLAC, SERAP, and plenty others don't stand up now, begin to shout on the situation of the country. According by then, they look and say leadership failure, say nine don't cause most of the palaver. They say insecurity the worst, economic hardship the worst, corruption self still they deep. In short, civil space, they know they allow people get their freedom, judiciary self. We no kuku trust them. And plus also this issue of a multi-party democracy where it can be like, say, truly anything where concern other parties, then they find a way to take, cut them off and say they need to do quick action from government and their institutions. This call and this holla, is it just noise or is going to have impacts?
It's just noise. Now, just noise, because he don't almost turn to music. I dey always tell you and tell our viewers that when you dey sing, the first time you hear the song, your attention will be on the lyrics. You want to know the meaning and you want to know the brain behind it. When you are now listening to that song repeatedly, you might not even be interested in the lyrics, just the beat. What am I saying in essence? Are they doing the right thing? The answer is yes. We can't keep our mouth shut. Even if they are not listening to us, we keep talking until they listen. Because sometimes it's more of noise, but sometimes he always pepper them too. That is why you see some of the organizations, CSO, that are not credible to you, see them buying to them to say, go and counter that thing where they talk. And it is obvious. We get many organizations like that. So it dey pepper politicians when these people are doing the talking. But in a situation whereby you don't reach a level where they don't even care about what you are saying, they don't act on it. Gone are the days in the country when CSO issued a statement or address press like this, you see immediate reactions. Immediate reaction from government.
So is it
that
the
they are
CSOs,
countering it,
yes,
or they do the right thing?
So is it that the CSOs are no longer relevant, or say the government just does not care?
They don't care. It's not that they are not relevant. They are relevant. They are part of the pressure groups that are supposed to put government in order. And sometimes government cannot even see it all. They need this kind of people to point some of these things to them. So if you're a kind of person, if your leadership style accepts criticism, genuine one, you understand, objective one, if we have a leadership style that could be able to do that, they will appreciate what they are doing. But if they no care, say, oh, these noisemakers, they are here again, then you know what it means. For instance, spokesperson of the Senate, when they do protests on top of this electoral act, you know waiting go talk that time now on a national TV. He said these people, forget about them. We know how they used to lobby us. Now we they help them. Now we they feed them, because if they go lobby for money from donor and they no get what thing that they call them, they no get some of these bill passed into law. Now issue to them. So we they help them. In the first place, your constituent voted you not as a spokesperson of Senate, right? Say, go and represent me. Go and say me well to the government. All the things where they worry me in your area, go and tell them. Go and make law that will benefit my life. These are the things. Go and oversight. May know say the money where government allocate for my constituency, nobody chop them anyhow. Now, function of these guys be that they can't leave their assignment. CSO can't take it upon themselves to lobby. Waiting they're supposed to do originally, where taxpayers' money, then they use it to pay them. When they see they chop mouth, they chop and they lick mouth. Now these people are now doing it. You are still condemning them, saying now you they help them. Now your assignment in the first place, so is that not embarrassing? That is how bad the way then they see some of these guys right now. Even though we know that they are doing the right thing, but because of government, they just feel like the moment you attain that position, they feel like they are the almighty. Until when their tenure finishes, they too will now join the people who are going to talk, say, condemn, do this, do that. So now just their way of doing things. They no listen. They no care about what you are saying. They only care when it will affect their future election. So that's just it.
But he gets somebody like, I think, a political analyst who mentioned the fact, say, Nigeria has never like really had it this bad. Say, even if things, whenever I don't reach like election time, at least governments, they try to do something to make life better for Nigeria. People say, but we're not see them for Nigeria. And some other, laymen, when they did have some conversation, they do one like say, it never really bad as it did now for Nigeria before. Will you agree to that frame of mind?
Sincerely speaking, this was my fear when the current government won't come on board. Not because I no like the person where they in charge, not because I have any alignment with any political party in Nigeria. But my prayer has always been, I hope, say Nigeria no go compare the current government and the immediate past and say, even we are missing Buhari government. I say I hope. Because by implication, if any Nigeria talk say then they miss Buhari government, not because they no hear am or they no collect am to that time. So it means say the situation they bad more and more. That was my fear. And my prayer at that time say, I just pray, say me Nigeria no come eventually talk, say, then they fear or then they miss Buhari. And now we don't hear that kind of statement. So with that, I will not say anything. That's just the narrative I can paint for you to really get the point. If I'm responding to that your question, whether it is okay now or whether you don't already get it bad or not. Remember, Nigeria has thought we've seen it all when Jonathan they in charge. They say, no, we can't continue with this and PDP's ruling. It don't reach our neck. They opted for change mantra of APC that time. But they don't remember to ask whether a negative or positive change. Now the reason why we see ourselves where we did right now. But again, I will still remind Nigerians, may they know they commend Jonathan government. No, because I was among the people who condemned the situation that time. Even his ministers, some of the outspoken, some of the technocrats among them where they know they fear anything. Where if you sack them today, they go back to their career. The likes of Wahala, Adeshina, and so they were saying it that, hey, issues there for front to case no they in the case not taken. Now we left Jonathan for Buhari. The situation be like say he get a CB. Now Tinubu come on board. So things no they get better in the country. In their own money, where they come in their pocket, if they get better, they get more money to the pocket. But more burden for Nigerians. More burden for Nigerians. More money to government cover. They've removed subsidy. And another fear is that I'm no day sure, princess, say any government go even overthrow the current government. And the government go agree, say, I won't start to pay subsidy. No. I doubt. Because most of them have been saying they go remove subsidy. And anything we no go make them to make sure say they subsidize oil sector. Sincerely speaking, it go hard for us to go back to where we're coming from. From 180 naira per liter to over 1,000 naira per liter. That's almost 600 or 700% increment. So if that one, and you know say, now the only factor where they make things either worst or good in Nigeria be that. So I doubt if any one of them go fit do that one. If they're not doing it, you now get a good leadership. They'll be able to use that money to do something reasonable for Nigerians. That I also go in the morning, reach night. I no get any portal where my car go enter, we go scatter the car. The thing where I no plan for, I go buy tire. Or eventually some people, they even lose their lives in the course of that. I reach house, I see better water to drink. A month after, I no need to go, they pay for cholera in hospital. These are the kind of things in the indicators where go make you say, okay, things are getting better, even though the body they on Nigerians. But in a situation whereby you still pay more, but you get less. So how can we explain that kind of situation? Now the kind of double jeopardy where we find ourselves in the country be this. Security, you pay for security by yourself. Electricity, you provide it by yourself. Water, each household go dig borehole by themselves. So waiting can remain. Waiting that they call dividends of democracy. Why that word is missing in Nigeria dictionary? Why?
But finally, the talks then where the CSOs yarn of say Nigeria did for the edge of collapse. You agree with that? Saying I just small thing, now go push them to collapse. Saying I shake, now in Nigeria shake.
Sincerely
right now.
speaking, one of the reasons why we never collapse up to now be say we get strong people for this country. That no matter the situation, somebody will they tell me this morning say they say they don't increase for this money again.
Yes.
No. I say I don't even want to check the price. I say if they lie, make them carry and go 2,000. The only thing where I know they say Nigeria has go survive. And now this kind of mentality, perspective, nicely they take us till today as we speak right now. Because the government where they see all these things, they pretend say all is well. They know say all no they well. For instance, now, have you seen any government where announce say, okay, now only 3 days, maybe now they go to work because of the situation where they for grant? Do they talk about increment? Do they talk about how they want to better this situation? From 700 now, we bought 700 now per liter this year, right? 731 if you don't forget. Now to 1,003 to 1,004. Almost double. And government still pretend say everything they all right. And again, you can't see somebody for office. They come every day. You know how it take come. And money is missing. You don't ask anything. How can you build a system in that kind of situation? You can't build a system. You know buy clothes for your children from January to December for good 5 years. And they are appearing every day. They are changing clothes. They are doing makeup. Then they come out. Then they come back. You know, say, the suffering day for front for you for future. Because there must be something immoral where then they do wey go affect you in future where you no pay attention to. Now the way government they run this country be that. You are selling a bag of rice the same amount that is equal to the salary where you they pay somebody. No provision for transport, no provision for seasoning, no provision for pepper, for soup, for whatever, no provision for clothing, no provision for housing. The same amount of that same rice, only one bag of rice, is what you are giving the person as he take home every month. And the person is smiling at you, oga every day. And you too pretend, say, oh, that's how it's supposed to be. Then tomorrow, if they carry that oga, where they talk, say, okay, somebody kidnap and they need ransom, may the oga may know how the situation take be. Because now those people go see you well. So, I'm saying this for you to understand the reason why insecurity they spread almost every time. Person where they no gree pay. Somebody convince and do this thing, will do it better. And you are pumping more money to fight insecurity. But the one where you're supposed to do, we go at least spread that morality where we need to add, to get good value of whatever in the country, we not see them.
Anyway, this talk, not be talk, oh, go fit just talk and then just finish like that. More they go on the matter, but just know for right now, say different civil society organizations now don't they raise alarm, don't they call on government to do things. They say me they make sure say they make life better. And like all our talk, so it's not bad say we they talk. We only pray say the people that be go listen, and maybe one day it would definitely better for us inside this country. Now. Another talk, a Nigerian soldier we then dismiss last month. In short, they arrested him around February, they dismissed him in March. Name na Rotimi Olamilekon. They say they call him Soldier Boy because now soldier content creator, he show things and everything. Now, he don't come out, even though they sack him, he can't begin, he go a program. Like that, come begin they talk, and there you can't go they talk who say soldiers for Nigerian army, they buy their uniforms and like their protective gear, like all these helmets and some things with their personal money, even though nobody said that they really pay them that much. You get the man talk all of this yarn for inside the interview, even talk exactly, if you check for the papers, then he talk how much they pay him, he break down all of the money them, you know, how things them take, they go. He said a whole lot, sha. Then Nigeria army can't come out on your own to come talk, say, actually say, the guy, like, no be so he be. You understand? He say, yes, if they won't buy for their own, you get, they can buy. You understand? But say, no be so they do it. Acting Director of Army Public Relations, Apollonia Anele, dismiss wetin the man talk, say he no get merit. Say uniforms, kits, weapons, protective gear that they give out to all personnel through established logistic systems. Say no any soldier whether they send for work without enough protection, because the guy still talk am. Say now unless maybe big person they come, or they won't just plan show, now they go give you everything. Say most times they go send them go even where things for they happen, and they know they give them gear. Though he say he get some money where they give. From your explanation, they give 20,000 naira for grumbling allowance. Then if they send you go maybe those Sambisa or those deep places to go do work, they pay you 42,000 naira. They constantly mention another 6,000 naira where we say then they give. But the army say truly some people feel choose to supplement waiting they give them by to buy their own, say it's voluntary. Now, the guy comes still, after he then dismissed in talk, he still come back, show some evidence and everything, and then more talk can say the reason why the guy said the reason why they dismiss him. Now say him bring out video last year, say make politicians them, big men, children, maybe they go join army, maybe they send there so that they can use their eye and their own experience to know what's really they there. Now they now arrested him. He even spent his birthday for there. After some investigation, they dismissed him. But the army say not be with the video made them dismiss him. Say he do some other things where they against their conduct. But all of this drama and all of this talk, I beg speak to it. Is the guy wrong for coming out now to say these things? And do you think say truth today for waiting he talk? I've been about the take they make this statement.
The truth of the matter is that we all know that there's not enough workers in Nigeria, then they treat the way they're supposed to treat them. So maybe we not even restrict this conversation to army or soldier alone. Everybody know the way the treatment they always do. Go to public service, it go shock you. The unfortunate part of it is that the money where then they get through back door, he pass waiting they're supposed to even treat them. Now the corruption where I tell you say they no fit fight with that. Because you no do this thing for me legally, officially. Then they find a way of managing it separately. But our workers, they get issues in Nigeria.
Okay, now this is why I bring out to army. Now because of the security situation that yes. They go on, and this man's talk.
Now let us
even mention say if you know say you get people there, call them. They feel no one thing, but call them, make you ask whether are they lie. Now exposing these kinds of things, is it against even security procedures?
Now we need people that can speak out. Everybody cannot be the same. Whether security procedure or not, he choose to be speaking out and he don't cost his job. And I cannot blame Nigeria because before you join this thing, there are some certain things where you don't already sign. You understand? Confidentiality there. Even as a civil servant, they will say, make you no talk, make you no do this, make you no do that. At a point again, when you even see some certain confidential information where they leak anyhow, Nigeria will still blame the government. Say, can you imagine? They too lose guard. They can't even coordinate. See how things just the day exposed anyhow. In the government, at a point, it been the happen now.
Yes.
Before government wants to say something, it don't come out day before yesterday. Sometimes because of the shame self, they don't go even talk them again. You understand? So if you check it, then get every organization get rules and regulation, rules of engagement or whatever, what you need to do and don't. But we are not the same. It gets some people, the way God creates them, when something don't hook their neck, they want to voice, they want to talk out. You understand? So if your system cannot be able to discover that person and you drop her from screening, you allow him to be in the system, the best thing you could do is to count him as bad egg and you come out from the system. And when he's out, he's free. He can say whatever. So whatever he's saying, the one way you think say no make sense there, you too, go and do the right thing. Go and do the right thing. Maybe he choose to be a freedom fighter, he choose to be fighting for soldiers. It's risky because he can be killed in the course of doing this. So for him to even come out to come and voice out, let us appreciate him. If he exposed, they may want to block those loopholes. Oga Presido has been releasing money now. Lately now, we heard about trillions of naira and what have you. So if they are giving that money, President may not know what is happening there. And giving this information now may now make him to be asking more questions. That's the beauty of democracy, to say what is going on. Even though Oga go still cover or say no be like that, this and that, but at least if na intelligence, na one look for, na don't get one. And on top of uniform, I even know people in place where be say them too they buy uniform by themselves. I align with waiting soldier been talk. It be like say they make that there's a provision, then go give you. Yes. If you feel like say no day enough, you use your money to buy. Or if you feel like say the one way they give you, you know like the fitting, you know fine for your body. For instance, women then like to do their stuff, the way they go look more attractive and stuff like that. That option they there. You can now use your money to buy. So if they no one make that one happen again, block the option. Don't make it optional.
But boss, if we're even talking, how many of these kits and these uniforms army even supposed to give their soldiers? Because if they go by, maybe they give them one. You understand? How long that one?
No, they don't give them one. And you know they have uniform for different activities.
Okay.
Not only one thing and not only one uniform. If you want to go for parade, there is a particular uniform. If you want to go to war, there's a certain, not for one particular thing. And according to their department, different this thing. So then get. So we can't come here now to say, okay, they should give them 10 or 20 or whatever the case. But there should be a system that will be able to check, okay, they can even give you today, you may also need it tomorrow. What if you enter battlefield and the thing tear or something? So, system, there must be a reason for you to come and get another one. There shouldn't be a restricted condition. So, okay, if I give you now in the next 1 year or two before you can be able to come and claim another one. So if they have that kind of system in place, to me personally, it's not something that they're supposed to even get access to say, voluntarily, I want to go and be doing. God, now the reason why soldiers, they do the right criminals to get police uniform. The reason why they get Boko and other terrorists, they wear uniform. Not all of them they are getting from soldier where they kill. Not all. They are sewing uniform for them too. So it's something that's supposed to be restricted. So if you have a system in place, if now 3-3 you won't give these people, it should be part of the discipline for them to be able to manage whatever you give them, and not to a stage where the thing don't fade for their body and you are still pretending they are saluting you. You see say that thing don't fade. But because the budget will now push for them, now never buy another uniform, or you don't make provision for it, you also pretend, you shy away from it to say, oh, this thing still looking nice. Oh, you are looking pretty this morning. When you know, say, the uniform wear, it don't make any sense. So when you create that room, you allow them to have this kind of talk, because you don't already create that platform to say, okay, you too can get it on your own. And in the course of getting it on his or her own, corrupt officials too may use that opportunity to say, okay, I get one criminal, we don't beg for uniform. Let me show 1 or 2 for him. Let me get 2 million naira from him. Don't create it.
But the fact now, we say as we talk all of these things, they don't challenge the Nigerian army to make their payroll public if they know say no they talk true. But do you even think that the army actually need to come out and really, make some clarification on top of all of these allegations then?
And they can easily do that.
Instead of just dismissing the claim as baseless, should they come and give more details?
It's not bad if they give more details. It's not bad if Nigerians give more, but they will tell you they are doing their part. All this money, when they talk about now, I may not deny it. Because if a system will only provide 5,000 naira as hazard allowance for doctors that are risking their life. So 42,000 naira shouldn't be a big deal to Nigerians. If doctor will get only 5,000 naira as hazard allowance. So what are we talking about? So if they now take them to war zone and they are giving them 42,000 naira allowance, maybe based on his own rank anyway, or whatever the case.
Operational allowance, 42,000.
For 42,000 naira.
Security allowance,
so it shouldn't be shocking to you.
Grumbling allowance, 20,000.
After all, they can even defend it that it's even close to money for a bag of rice. It shouldn't be shocking to you. And they go tell you, say, now part of the discipline. Now, waiting that they take rope them be that. Now, part of the discipline, and you know this before you enter them. You understand? But it's not bad if they make life comfortable for these people. In fact, if they pump more money for these people, and not all of them, because they get different departments anyway. It gets some of them will not go even ever go to war zone. It gets some will be saying that their business be that. Now what then they go for almost every time. So if you get some of these people if you take care of them very well, at least the moral way that they talk, you go add more ginger to it. You go add more ginger. For instance, if you are mobilizing somebody now to go and be a security, a megad, a soldier, a megad in one company, yes. You can't compare that one to person where no say he won't go face serious the war zone. Yeah. So those kind of people that as they are going, some of them are say, okay, help me take care of this thing, hold this thing in case I don't make them. Go and show my wife. Say, this is what I can offer them. So if you have that kind of mentality, person who wants sacrifice in life, no, they should get something that is commiserating the kind of sacrifice where they render to the country.
Anyway, that's not the latest for that side. The army, they deny them, the soldier, they insist, but we hope, say, something is being done, and this one serves as a way for our soldiers then to at least do more, for the Nigerian army to do more for those ones then trying to secure the country. Now, before we go begin to round up, let's do some politics. ADC Wahala seem to be getting worse because right now another people, they say state chair, most them, where they loyal to Ibe Kachiku, the person where dragged the 2023 presidential election under the ADC, don't come out now and they don't damn the David Mark side, damn the Nafi Ubala side, and them say na them be the original ADC owners. What does this mean?
It means say drama day for front for ADC. And it means say if care is not taken, sincerely speaking, they might not be able to contest in the forthcoming general election.
Even with Bolaji Abdullahi insisting, say they will field candidates.
It can only be bragging. You know, politicians, not until when there's no escape truth anymore, then go see they admit say all is well. I remember when PDP crisis been started that time, no, we'll come back stronger with this, with that. You don't see how strong PDP is right now. So politicians, even though they are crying or they are sweating under AC, they will still come out to come and tell you, say, all is well. Now, part of their practice be that. But beyond that, let us see waiting there for grant, then get little battle, then get political battle. Mm-hmm. Those two things, I've been talking here yesterday. Instead of them to at least control the people where they even push for the litigation, we are now getting more enemies. And when you get this kind of set of people, you know what is on ground. And at the situation where we find ourselves now, be that. And again, it is unfortunate. I don't talk on before, say, wherever OB is going, problem must enter that party. And now waiting with the see right now.
But why? Is it that because even with this one now, I don't know whether now we just Nigerians they talk am. If when people they just here, even if you check reports, they are just accusing the ruling party saying that them they cause all of this palaver in other parties them. And like you just said, wherever Obi enter, before Obi got in here, everything, there was some, you know,
at that point, they say who they be, nothing they happen. This is that. That was what they were saying that time.
So what is now?
You understand?
Yes.
When Obi and Konkoso enter that party, you see, say, the drama, they continue for them almost every day. It's just for you to know the kind of people that ruling party may not want to see on ballot. That's one of the reasons. And again, the people where they do the jump into the likes of the OB, the Konkoso, and what have you, if you check the rules and regulation, the procedure where you're supposed to join a new party, what you're supposed to do before you become a strong member of that particular political party, all of these things, they are waving it away. They don't care. So the foundation is even faulty. Whatever you are laying on it, will get issues. Especially when some people, they wait on what they will use against you. You get the point? So, in all this now, I doubt, I only hope that they will be able to manage the situation. But the way it's spreading like wheat fire almost every day now, it be like say they're really ready for them. It don't make any sense for democratic system. Because when we don't have strong opposition, we'll just be like, say, we have no choice. We are just being ruled by power of, say, okay, no option that is available. And that is what we are seeing right now. When last did you hear drama in Labour Party?
Yes.
When last, even if drama still there internally, when last did you hear it on on national dailies? Why? So you should know that there are issues. Even PDP now, if not the the last man standing that are still pushing, more of ESCOs, not even members.
Not even the
Every day they are losing members every day. So the last man standing now, more of those people that are even there, they are not even willing to contest for anything. They are just more of the so-called BOT chairman, members and stuff. They are still to one pushing, no, we don't go agree, this, that. So gradually now, the ruling party don't they leave PDP. Say, be like, say, this one don't they empty. Let us face another battle. They will deny it. They will say, why a journalist sounding like this? I'm an analyst, right?
Yes, sir.
And we don't see am tete say this thing go happen. And it is happening right now. Those guys will form. In fact, I will not be surprised if I see the fourth faction of ADC. If I see the fourth faction, I will not be surprised. PDP paid that same price in Zamfara State then. And at the same formula now, then they use against their opposition. It don't make any sense. If you know, say you do the right thing, and people like you well, naturally, you will get that mandate. And everybody go stand on that mandate. But if you don't do the right thing, the mandate go collapse. And in the course of say make the mandate no collapse, you can't they go extra mile like this to make sure say nobody is strong to withstand you. It get us a bit. Get us a bit.
But then why don't we push or encourage this independent candidacy? Because if maybe some of these people now for stand on their own, there might not be all of this.
Sincerely speaking, we need that platform. But unfortunately, the Nigeria where we did right now, unfortunately, they might not want to push for it. For instance, the likes of Peter Obi now.
Yes.
If you don't need this political platform to strive, he may get the sympathy of Nigerians from being independent. And again, independent candidacies too. The some disadvantage, one of it is that you can't be liked by everybody. You still need the so-called political structure of some of these guys we are talking about.
So, sir, are you sure? Like, because Obi seems, Nigeria day. Not say we did, but Obi seemed to be somebody way, like maybe people like going by, waiting happen, like, like from the way he got the support on everybody. You think if he come, we've also said it, even Labour Party, some people even won based on, like, say, oh, Obi day here, we give him Obi vision. So if Peter Obi now gets his own vision, he do his own campaign, he actually speak to the mind of the people. Are you thinking whether he get money, you no get money, say people no go vote for him? And if he enter there with the mind of say, now the people vote for me, he can independently still choose people who go help run the government without maybe being like owing anybody. See something like that.
The independent candidacy is not displacing the current option where we get. If they adopt independent candidacy, right, it's not displacing the current political structure.
True.
So these people will still want to use that political structure. For instance, if you have a political structure where all governors in Nigeria are inside and day, and all of them are recontesting, right? You now come out to be an independent candidate. People like you, but you cannot be liked in all part of the country. Political dynamism in the country gets so many factors you have to consider before you can say, okay, you want to go. If to say, for instance, now, in the north, now them they even shout past, we need to be at all cost. You say, okay, fine. But where is mostly being liked, the figures are not friendly there compared to where he need figure to win election. So the best thing he could do in that kind of situation now to get a right person to like him in that particular region. With a condition, say they no go do some other bad belle movement. I know say it's not that easy. You understand? But at least it will save him from this distraction here and there. For instance, Konkoso now, I'm sure he will even be confused right now. Now I just spot this drama can escalate more and more. So that kind of distraction, it go save them. For instance, now, see the battle here and there. How many of these candidates now, including Obi, get time now to dey think on how Nigeria go better? None of them. The energy has always been how I want take win this election. Which strategy I go use? How I want block my opposition? How I want crush my political enemies? When they now struggle, now this person can finally get them. Oh. No idea, no cabinet, no structure. That time they would have politically again, they will be recommending cabinet members for you, minister. Now this one go be, now this one no go be.
But don't you think independent candidacy go cut all of this tension? Just like what you they talk now. You say when already they do that campaign, they already suppose on they talk, see who I go work with, see who I go work with. I don't know if you get me. And in that case, you know, go be say you won't use and pay somebody or say somebody they suggest. Definitely you need Obi already go get people where maybe you don't work with or people where be say. But in that case, it go easy to even pick from different political parties to work with him and other people. So don't you think this independency, it will still take in support? He can do independent candidacy with even the Kwankwaso.
Yeah, independent candidacy will at least help, and it has advantages. It can also help in this regard. But one of the disadvantages of independent candidacy is that I think INEC will even prefer to go electronic before they can endorse independent candidacy. Because I don't know the long list of ballot paper where then go produce. Before you know it, Kola go contest, oh, Princess go join the race. Oh. Some people, naturally, they just want to become presidential candidates in any country where they go to. So, how you want to put that one to ballot paper
so,
again?
For ADC
it's
now.
Another challenge.
For ADC now, what next?
What next is they should manage their crisis internally, which I think is almost late right now. From day one, where then they make this one, the likes of Kachiku or what's his name? Ibe Kachiku, they supposed to have already bought that guy to their side. The Bala, all the Balas, all the potential Balas, all the potential Ibe Kachikus in the party, they supposed to have these guys to their side before they start the move. Because not be every party member, the ruling or opposition can easily buy to their side that are even relevant. They need people that want to push the case to court and maybe fomenting serious trouble there. Those kind of people, they're supposed to have gotten them to their side. It was, I think it's too late right now to achieve that, because these guys, we don't know what they have promised them for them to go and be addressing journalists and be creating factions here and there. So they can only hope for good, but I doubt if they will be able to survive the current situation right now without any litigation.
All right, so more wahala for inside ADC. Time no be our friend, but quickly, in just a minute or two, we've been there here last month with the Kano State House of Assembly. They start impeachment proceedings against their deputy governor, begin to even accuse them, say the guy go against some things there, you know, they say chop money, were during the time of corruption charges from 2023 to 2024 and plenty other stuff then. Now, the guy don't resign, and all of a sudden, they don't set aside the proceedings. So the lawmakers them talk, say, all that allegation against him is now left for the corrupt practices organizations like EFCC, ICPC to handle them. Now, with this talk now, what do you think this means?
Yeah, what it means is that the truth of the matter is that when the agenda now to come out from office and they don't already get them, so what do you expect? The agenda, they've sought it. If you are now talking about anti-corruption or no anti-corruption, that one is none of their business. What they want may happen, it don't already happen. And we don't talk before, say, it go hard them to survive that kind of process.
Yes.
It go hard them to survive them. Because almost all lawmakers, they for governor's side. So in that kind of situation, I love the fact say he resign. If you no resign, then go come out and go to court, then go talk say he did on law for how then take come out and but that time in a campaign after election. So he good say he come out. With that one, whatever the case they have against him, they no care again. They no just want to see him in their cabinet since he agrees say they follow them. And I think that's the best thing he could do for now. So it's another way of saying whenever politicians they shout, they can make some of these allegations. Nobody say no real, nobody say no genuine, but they no mean them. They only hide them for you in case they won't use and deal with you. And the moment they are done with you, they forget about whatever allegation against you.
So is the FCC, ICPC, Anti-Corruption Agency, are they going to go ahead with this matter, or it just seems like they don't get everything they want? Now just word of mouth.
They may still need it in future. Maybe the guy just also like become a threat
former
again.
Kaduna governor situation.
No, even the same deputy governor.
Yeah, I said just like.
Yes. They may still need those records in future when he eventually become a threat. For now, it's not a threat to them. So they will answer up.
Thank you so much, Kolawole Omoni, for today. Final words.
Yeah, final words. I think let's just see how the drama go continue for ADC. And they always talk, say, drama still there for front, and we don't start to see them. I hope they can be able to survive this political drama right now.
Hope so they go fit to survive the political drama, but the front will continue to give us updates. Thank you so much, Kolawole Omoni, for today.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you so much, Naija, for a wonderful time together on top of the show. Don't forget to join us tomorrow, same time, same station, for another wonderful edition. But right now, if you continue to check us out, follow us, like us, subscribe, and enjoy all of our videos, our reports, our doings on all social media platforms at Christ Said Radio TV. My name na Princess Anyana. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.